Hey everyone, it's Jen Foster here with Elite Online Publishing, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about how to get visibility with your book. Now, I know that some of you are self-published authors, some of you are traditional published authors, but authors who have published their books, they don't know what to do next. So it's, oh, I wrote my book, it was so great, and now it's published, and now there's no sales. So what do you do to get visibility for your book? There are so many great tools out there with AI that you can use your book to create more content. So you don't need to be going and creating a ton of content. You can actually use your book as the content. And what I mean by that is you could read, like, let me give you some examples of what you could do on Instagram or TikTok. So you could actually take your book and just read pages of the book, right? Especially if you're a fiction author, you can just read little segments at the beginnings of each chapter and kind of leave people hanging. Or you could also just start by reading 5 minutes every day. There's a lot of things you could do with that. If you're a nonfiction author, you can also read your book. But what I would suggest is take quotes from your book, and you can actually create Canva posts, right? You can create carousels, you can create reels. There's a lot of cool things you can do. But what you really want to do is create value for people, right? So it's not so much as like going on social media and saying, buy my book. It's more of going on social media or creating content that's going to create value for someone else. So it's going and thinking about what is your main message of your book and what value can you provide to people, where your book will be the follow-up answer to getting more value, right? So you can give them little bits of value so that when they want more, then they go buy your book. So that's the beginnings of creating the content, right? One thing that we do here is we do a lot of marketing for your book. So when we publish a book for authors, we make that book a bestseller. And the marketing that we do includes social media marketing, where we're posting it in different groups on Facebook, different groups on LinkedIn, and making sure that your book is being seen everywhere. The other thing we do is we will do a book boost campaign where we'll get a lot of sales and reviews for your book. And that is just in a matter of trying to get a book launch team in place before the book comes out. Now you can still do a book launch team if your book is already published, but what you want to do is kind of have like a relaunch, right? Like you could say, I'm going to have my book on sale for 99 cents on this day, and then you get around 50 to 100 people to help you to buy the book for $1 on that day. So we have a lot of authors who will do a relaunch campaign and just put the price down and then get their book sold and get 100 to 200 sales in one day, having at that 99-cent price. Now, some authors will do Kindle Unlimited, and for fiction authors, I think that works really great. But I think for nonfiction, Kindle Unlimited isn't as good because you want your book to be everywhere books are sold, and Kindle Unlimited makes it so that you can only have your Kindle book or your book on Kindle only. And so you don't want your book on Kindle only when you're trying to reach a lot of people. So you want your book to be on iTunes and Nook and Google Books and Kobo and all the places, right? And so if you have your book on Kindle Unlimited, it means you can't have your ebook anywhere else. So we don't recommend that for our nonfiction authors. But for our fiction authors, if you want to do the first 90 days on Kindle Unlimited, then it will get you some more views, and then maybe take it off Kindle Unlimited and then put your book up everywhere else books are sold. Another thing for marketing is to have an audiobook version of your book. If you don't have an audiobook version, there's so many great ways to get your book into audio form, whether you read it yourself or you have AI read it for you. There's a lot of tools now on Audible for AI to read it, or Google Play has had it out for a couple of years now. Or you can have AI learn your voice and read it in your voice, which is pretty cool too. Or you can hire someone like us to do your audiobook. We can do all of those ways, help you record it, and then do the audio engineering for your audio, and then get it submitted to Audible and other places like iTunes, Amazon. We also like to publish on Spotify and everywhere else that audiobooks are, like audiobooks.com, Overdrive. There's so many places. But the main thing of why I wanted to come on here today is just talk to you about getting your book visible and getting your book to be seen. And that just includes marketing, right? You just have to market your book, and you have to know that now that you're done writing your book, it's time to market it. So if you need help with that, give us a call, eliteonlinepublishing.com. Our phone number is there on the website, or send us a message. You can talk to me directly or to my business partner, Melanie, and we can help you with a great marketing campaign, even if it's just a consulting hour. Check out our website and we'll talk to you soon.